So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
Deputy! Bronco 80!
They run it with Saquon Barkley. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. He gets down inside the 35-yard line. That one goes for 31 yards and a 1st down when all is said and done.
I can assure you of one thing. That carry just brought some extra work in the opening quarter. You couldn't script that run any better.
Ready up!
So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35.
Steady!
1st and 10, they're under Robinson. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Ready, set!
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
Let's go! Let's go!
Running left, this is Barkley. Have him gain about a handful there. Drew Tranquil brings him to the ground.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
3rd and just 2 to go.
Get it!
Here's another carry for Barkley. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. Offense in the hurry up here.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings
19
up 4th
Tiger,
down
19
and
Tiger.
1.
Let's go!
No, not of the pistol here. Pass complete, screenplay. And the early aggressiveness is answered. They went for it on their opening series, and the defense stops them. That's a turnover on downs.
I think this defense was resigned to giving up 3 points on the opening series. Instead, well, they got the chance to deny them anything, and boy, did they ever attack it.
Opening carry for Devon Achane. I'd say the defense will take this today. They're across the line, handing them a loss. First play of the game. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock Hewitt, who got to have short memories. You tell me these two defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And for the 2nd straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way. That's going to bring up a tough 3rd down.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go, and let that pass rush get home.
Okay, ready?
Dolphins bring out a 5th defensive back on 3rd.
Let's go now! Cougar 19! 18, Pioneer!
Here he goes, 3rd and long. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up. One drive in, and he's already in line for that ice bath. Took a couple of early hits. It looks like it's affecting his ability to deliver that football.
Yeah, and I'll let you in on a little secret here, Kate. Those defenses, once they get to the quarterback, they usually don't stop.
And it ends up a good return for him. Up past their own 40.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 43-yard line.
Okay,
Pretty good field position awaiting the Dolphins as they head up here, 1st and 10.
Come on, set! 60 Bison, 60 Bison!
Starting on the ground here with Barkley. Past midfield to the 45. Along this sideline inside the 25. And he's all the way home. Touchdown, Miami! The Dolphins take the lead on the first play of the drive. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
Lutz set to kick off.
Here's Lutz, set to kick this away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10. So they hand it to Achane. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
Cup 19! Cup 19!
Second and 10, back to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
I think those big old boxing gloves might have made a better catch and a better call than receiver gloves right there for that one. It is going to be a fight to hang on the ball, and we just saw physicality personified.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. We put a receiver in motion left. They'll throw 3rd and long. Downfield to DK. And he's down to almost, nope, actually going to give him the 30 here. 35 on the pickup. And it'll give the Packers the first.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw, when you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
1st and 10 after that last highlights. They're at the 30.
Crackle 80.
Here's a throw. Here's a screen for Achane. That screen sniffed out quickly, shut down behind the line.
I know coordinator and quarterback going to be upset with that first down because you call a screen on first, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, that defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
Going for his back, but it's incomplete. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss, whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. 3rd and long for him here. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
No real secret. They were going to get him and his height involved early there, Kate. The secret was how is he going to be defended? Well, they chose to go physical. And that will plant a little thought in his mind. The next time the ball comes his way, he better be ready for some contact.
And that offense isn't budging. They're going for it.
Ready.
4th down, pass coming. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
The Dolphins in pretty good field position here as they come up 1st and 10.
19, 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Buffalo 18. 18, Pioneer. 79 Bronco. Dragon 60.
Shotgun snap here to Milton. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for second down.
Let's go, let's go.
Offense in the hurry up here.
Cowboy 80. Warrior 70.
Out of the gun, it's Milton. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31.
Number 4, DJ Metcalf. That's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 14.
Ready?
Offense looking to convert as they come up to the line, 3rd down.
Go. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Cup 19, Cup 19. Check smash, 65 catch.
We're through one quarter of this opening weekend of football. 7-0 is our score. Back to Hard Rock Stadium right after this. Back for the start of quarter number 2. It's Dolphin football as we begin. They're looking at 3rd and very long.
Panther 11, Panther 11. Trap 60, trap 60. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates, hurt.
Back to throw. Here's Milton. Look at that power. Deep left side. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And now they're staring at 4th and long.
You never, ever, as an offense, like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on 3rd down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
Offense staying out there. Looks like they're going for it.
70 Rangers. Ready? Cowboy 80.
They're going for this. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty, and off the field they go.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
Hey, God bless the Ted Washingtons, Casey Hamptons, Vince Wilforks, all them run stuffers back in the day. But the D-tackles of today, you not only have to stuff the run, you have to eat up the pass, too, and that D-tackle just got it done.
Reload.
Second down carry for H.N. The lateral goes haywire. It's out. But it looked like the Panthers were able to cover it. No turnover. They keep possession.
Well, I think you know the only thing redeeming about that play, Kate.
They got the ball back.
Yeah, well done. Yeah, they got the ball back, but a whole lot longer down in distance.
They dodged the turnover, but still 3rd and pretty long. They've got to figure out.
79 Broncos. Panther 60, Panther 60. Three. Ready.
He's going to throw this one. He throws a bullet to the center of the field. Another drop. The last 2 plays both should have been intercepted, but neither could be brought in. However, Brock, they do at least force this 4th down.
Well, that's not the uniform you want to see almost bringing it in. They are so fortunate to have another shot down here after the near pick.
So even after the near turnover, Brock, offense still getting the call here. It's 4th down.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Ready.
They'll throw for it. And he's going to try another deep one here. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
You know, these fourth down plays are all about trust. You lean into what you do best. Unfortunately, with the lack of execution, you're going to throw that one off the playlist.
Pretty good field position awaiting the Dolphins as they head up here, 1st and 10.
Here we go, set.
They'll start this one out with Barkley. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
They've got first down here from the 36. Going right side, Robinson with it. Saw the rain, hit it quick, call that a gain of 7. Nicely done.
Some offenses, well, they prefer to go run in that RPO situation. It's a safer call, a little more conservative. But in this case, it gets them just as many yards as a short completion would have.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
70 Timberwolves. Go.
First carry for the versatile vet Cordero Patterson. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
No gain on the play. Makes it 3rd and 2.
Panther 11, Panther 11. Trap 60, trap 60. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. 19 Lion.
Here he is on 3rd and short. That's his back. Here's Barkley. And this spot is going to be close, but he does not have that first. They're going to face 4th and short.
Cowboys, keep it like this.
Brings up 4th down and 1.
70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Dragon 60. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Ready,
They're going to try to throw for it. This finds its target. That's Metcalf. And he's in for the Miami touchdown. The Dolphins get another 6 to make this a 13-0 game. It's a DK Metcalf touchdown. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
That one splits the uprights. And the Dolphins double their lead to 14.
Will Lutz set to kick off.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. After this one, we're going to hit the 2-minute warning.
ready, ready. Cowboy 80. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Warrior 70. Ready.
They'll throw to start the drive. There's a pull in by Gunnar Helm. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. Only one play in, Brock, and this drive already at midfield.
Let's pick up.
They go play action on first down. Headed out right. He's going to get a hand in there and knock that one away. So 2nd down now after the incompletion.
The lack of points and the lack of yards have just gone hand in hand here in the first half. And they both really trace back to the same root cause, an inability to consistently find and exploit any opening in what's been a very sound defensive game plan.
They give to Achane on the option. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
Okay, the refs showing both individually and collectively collectively continues with this run game. The fumble earlier, and now totally stuffed on that one.
WK motioning right. Third and long. They're going to throw. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
A gain of 6 yards. It's 4th down.
Buffalo 18.
They're going to throw for it on 4. They connect for the first. And what a hit there. Ouch, she pays the price for moving the chains that time.
It's a gain of 8.
The Packers take their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
We've set it down from 37.
19 tight. 19 tight. 2. 19, 18. Let's go.
First down, play action. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Hold the ready.
Ball stays at that 37 here, 2nd and 10.
Come on, come on. Set.
DK motioning right. Throwing off the play fake. He rolls to his right. Throws this one deep down the right side. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Connect. Cooking up 79 Broncos. Dragon 60.
Throw here, 3rd down. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And that brings up 4th and long.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a first down right in their midst. But that force, that contact, separated man from ball.
And on 4th and 10, they aren't moving. They're going for this.
60 Maverick. Bronco 80. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates.
They'll motion him out of the backfield left. 4th down. They're going to throw for it. No good. The pass goes incomplete, and that lengthy drive ends with nothing but a turnover on downs.
You go for it on 4th down. It's got to be something from the short list of plays you expect to work every time. If that one's on the short list, I think it's got to be reevaluated. Something wasn't working on it, and it cost them the possession.
The Dolphins in pretty good field position here as they come up 1st and 10.
Ready.
Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Now the Dolphins call a timeout. It's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Here we go. 60 Cowboy 80. Ready.
Milton now. Caught by his back. He's still going at the 30. And no touchdown here. He just needed a few more, but this one goes out at the 3. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
Speaks to this guy's talent as just an all-around difference maker, playmaker. We see him line up as a receiver, and we don't even bat an eye, Kate. And we don't really bat an eye when he makes that kind of play either. This guy's just different, built for the moment.
Barkley will not get past the line. He's held up at the 4. Miami calls a timeout here. It's second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Second and goal.
Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Brock. Going jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Yeah, good point, good point.
Here we go, Scott.
Milton. And look at the footwork there. Touchdown. The Dolphins get more points to end a lopsided first half. Extra point try now from Lutz. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Dolphins stretch their lead to 21.
Dolphins 21. Packers nothing. Will Lutz set to kick off.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away. And he's going to field this one in the end zone without a return. So that's going to bring us out to the 35-yard line.
35-yard line.
We'll see how they choose to use these final 22 seconds, Brock, of our first half.
Let's go now. 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Looks like they'll play it safe with a run to the outside. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. Now timeout taken by Green Bay. That's it, second. First and 10 now from the 46.
A gain of 11 on the play. First down. Packers.
Chan again. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
Ball carrier.
Give him around 6. That's going to make it second and 4.
48-yard line. A 6-yard pickup. Brings up
So we're through
second
2
and
quarters
goal.
now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports.
Will Lutz set to kick off.
We'll see what the first half adjustments of the season are as they're teed up, and away we go in our second half. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is first and 10. Second half begins with a run by Achan. Powering his way forward a bit. Give him about 6 there to begin this drive.
He's brought down.
Offense up to the line fast.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and 3.
Ooh, this is going to be a false start on the offense here. One of the most common penalties in the sport. And the reaction, it's the same every time, Brock. Frustration from the coach as they get backed up 5 yards. They'll go play action. He puts some juice on it deep. That's grabbed inside the 30. And he is inside the 20, down to the 19-yard line.
It's a gain of 40 yards. And the Packers first down. First and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Here's Achan up the middle. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
Achan again on second. Makes a tap, and he barrels across for the touchdown. The Packers cut into the lead coming out of halftime. Devon Achan with the touchdown. Well, he found himself some space to work, and from there, all athleticism as he made his way in for 6.
You know, you run the ball down in the red zone, Kate, you're not always thinking touchdowns, right? Space is so hard to come by. But you're exactly right. His athleticism, his explosion, his speed, it puts 6 on the board for the offense.
Cameron Dicker to kick off.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
Pretty good field position awaiting the Dolphins as they head up here, 1st and 10.
Come on, set. Let go.
Again to Patterson out of the shotgun. And finally they bring him down. He shook off a couple of defenders there on a nice pickup. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
60 Bobcats, 60 Eagles.
Now Milton to throw. That's him on the quick hitter. And he's going to manage 3 for them on the play. Stopped just a little bit shy of the marker.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
Nickel look by the Packers on 3rd down.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Go.
Barkley on the shotgun handoff. And that short gain is enough for a new set of down. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
60 Maverick.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Here's Milton, 1st and 10. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Get it. Ready.
On 2nd down, here's Barkley. And they're going to bring him down, but not until he gets it down to their 32-yard line. They managed 22 on the rip and a 1st down.
I'll tell you what, Kay, one of the things I'm most proud of coming out of broadcast are my O-line buddies that will hit me up during the game and say thank you. Thank you for finally showing some love and giving some light to what those big boys are doing up front. I got to play with some of the best to do it. I got to see it up close and personal. Because of it, I'll never forget it. And they just showed up on that run.
1st and 10 from the 32. Shotgun handoff for Patterson. He's going to take this down to the 11-yard line. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And that is a Dolphins 1st down. Working quickly here.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Mustang 19.
Working inside the red zone. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass.
Here we go. Panther 60, Panther 60. 7 Pirates. Ready.
Milton back to throw. Looking end zone, but touchdown denied. Knocked away, incomplete.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
Barkley gets it on 3rd down. Defense contains him. That's going to force 4th down as he's dropped for a loss.
Give some credit to the defense on that one. We don't see him get fooled into making the wrong read very often in the RPO. That's why the RPO, in fact, is part of their game to begin with. He normally makes the right call. He didn't do it there.
The kick by launch is good. And that makes this a 3-score game.
Well, that's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make it. Effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35.
Got it. Ready?
A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10. They'll start the drive with Achan, and he works his way for a gain of 4.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You can stick to the ground, you can throw beyond the sticks, you really create some indecision now defensively.
Now stick with Achan. He cuts it to the right sideline. Now he's past the 25. And it goes the distance. Touchdown, Green Bay! The Packers shrinking the lead some in the 3rd. A game-breaking play there, stunning the defense and giving this offense one for the highlight reel, baby.
Yep, just put another one on there, Kate. He is a threat to score anytime he touches the ball. The defense, well, they had him ready to go. They were ready to body him up in coverage, but receivers today, and we see it all the time, the best of them, they don't just do it through the air. They can use their legs as a weapon. That's a big-time touchdown run.
That lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. Dory Jackson now to return it. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Ready, ready.
Getting a pistol formation here first as they come to the line.
Let's go. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Milton out of the pistol here. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Ball still on that 29-yard line as they come up to it. 2nd and 10.
Come on, come on.
Barkley off the pistol again. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. He can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Check. 19 Lions. Dragon 60. Buffalo 18.
Milton now on third down. Ooh, on him quick there, and they bring him to the turf. And that sack brings the offense to fourth down.
Even from the booth, Kate, I could hear it. I could hear that front seven telling the guys on the back end, hey, all I need is a couple seconds of lockdown from you guys, and I'm going to get to this QB. You promise that you deliver? And that's exactly what they did. Wasted no time in getting that sack.
60 back. Back. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Nineteen tight. 19 tight. Panther 11. Panther 11.
Here's the snap on fourth. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Packers will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
It's a turnover.
Wow, an aggressive choice to go for it on fourth and that kind of distance. And an equally aggressive play in coverage to pick that pass off.
Yeah, that down and distance, you're not running it, right? Too far to get to the stick, so that defense had all eyes on the quarterback. They knew that pass was coming. And it's one thing to know it. It's another thing to execute it and go take it away. That's a big momentum swing for this defense.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up second down.
Hey, I understand that call. You try to get play action to get away from the rush. The problem is this defense has just been relentless.
It's a... Oh, he loses the football. And the Dolphins have it.
Well, sure, you're looking to try to get a first down on second down. You're trying to create a manageable third down, but I'll tell you what you're not trying to do, ever, is give the ball away. And that's what the offense does to the defense right there.
Okay, ready?
Dolphins just about set up here. First and 10.
Here we go.
Starting on the ground here with Barkley. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
Second down behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard.
We've reached the end of 3 in our Week 1 opener. It's Dolphins football. We'll see if they can close things out for a win.
On the set.
First play of the drive, lost a yard. Need to get it back and some change here. Second down.
70 line. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Trap 60. Trap 60.
Out of the gun. It's Milton. Gets this one to Cordero Patterson. He will take this across. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins can put this out of reach as they make it a 16-point lead.
I think he'll take his highlights however he can get him on a handoff, pin-off, pass. It really doesn't matter. The important thing is he gets the ball, he gets the touch, and then he can do his damage big time.
Dolphins leaving the offense out there as they try for a 2-point conversion.
Dolphins are lining up for a 2-point conversion.
Check. Hurt. Hurt.
Play.
Ready, ready.
All right, they're going to throw for it. And this is caught, so add a couple more to this lead they've got here in the 4.
Makes the score Dolphins 32.
Well, Brock, the run's certainly an option as they lined up for 2, but as an offense, what are you looking for when you decide to throw it instead?
Well, you've spent all week working on these plays, and usually you have 2 or 3 that you like. That run game, you're right, you can run it. But there's so much more space with creativity in the passing game. And good offenses, elite offenses, they find a way not just to practice it, but to execute it when it matters.
A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is first and 10. Achane to the right. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
Cougar 19.
Second down carry for Achane. Makes the tackle. And in a blink, they are off to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. A dose of the hurry up here.
That's good. For our Packers, down. A gain of 15.
Now he'll throw off the play fake. Lasers this one deep down the middle. And they can't connect on the deep low. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. It gets second down.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
On the double.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10.
Ready, ready.
A run now with Achan. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Looking quickly here.
36-yard line. It's a gain of 4. Brings up
Third down run from Achan. And he is not going to be able to reach that marker. Got it close, but it sets a 4th and less than a yard now.
A gain of 6 on the play. Fourth down and 1.
Trying for it, it's Achan. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. They stun this defense. They pick up 14 on 4th, and they pick up the first down, too.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Now the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. And he runs this one in. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers get it back to within 2 possessions. Well, Brock started small at first, but then he found that lane, and it was a race to the end zone from that point on.
And it takes a little bit of everybody. How many times do we hear these coaches tell us, if you're going to get a run play for a big gain, it takes the whole group, all 10 of them around him have to do their job. Got to block up front. Receivers got to block on the perimeter. They all get it done, and a big chunk run follows.
Motion the slot man right. Working now from the gun. And he can't connect with his man, so they tried for 2, but it doesn't work out.
Dolphins 32, Packers 20. Cameron Dicker to kick off.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
They're on 35-yard line.
Ready.
The Dolphins in pretty good field position here as they come up 1st and 10.
Ready.
They'll start this one out with Barkley. And he'll be stopped after just about a yard. 2nd and 9 coming up.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Let's go. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
They go to Barkley again. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. 1 yard on the run, so just 3 yards across those last 2 carries. It's 3rd and 7.
Brings up 3rd and 7.
Mustang 19. Ready. 60 Bison, 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. Check smash, check smash.
They'll throw 3rd and long. That finds Adams downfield. And he's taken down, but he's got it to the 29. Wow, they get a big old 32 yards out of that play, as well as a new set of downs.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play, and that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
So the big play has him well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30. It's the 2-minute warning from Miami. Dolphins looking like they'll start this season with a win. They'll come up on 1st and 10.
Here we go. Set. Ready.
Up the middle. Here goes Patterson. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
10, 18, 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Oh, Gronk, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Finds him over the middle. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line. Clock's working against him here as they hurry to that line.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 4.
19 tight, 19 tight. Let's go.
3rd down from the gun. And that one's too far in front of them, so now they're facing 4th down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable in an incomplete.
The lead looks safe, but the pedal's staying down. They're going for this.
60 back, ready. 18, hop, 70, hop, 70. 19, Lion. Panther 11, Panther 11. Ready, right?
They're going to try to throw for it. Oh, the football's loose. Oh, and he scrambles to get back on top of that. They keep possession, and they pick up the first down.
That's good for a Dolphins first down.
19, Tiger, 19,
First
Tiger.
and 10 at the 11-yard line.
They're going to pass it here. Brought in. And this one doesn't go far. The Packers take their first time out. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
There's no routes on the old proverbial route tree, Kate, that takes more trust than throwing an out route. You're throwing it to a spot and believing your guy can get there.
Ready.
Shotgun snap here to Milton. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins have likely locked up the win right there. So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. You know, I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be. And you got to give credit where it's due. This offense has been outstanding throughout.
Dolphins are lining up for a 2-point conversion.
7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
Throwing now, Milton. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Christian Harris picks it up. And this one only gets up to about the 5-yard line.
Those defenders, well, they're just as excited as all of us when we get to see a 2-point play. It's a chance to directly keep points off the board and can energize a defense and give them that swag when the defense will stop them.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10.
Here we go, set. Cougar 19. Ready.
They're going play action. Trying to push deep downfield. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection.
I'll tell you this, Kate, they doubled him knowing that was where the pass was likely headed. That's doing your homework. A bit surprising QB still threw it in that direction with how well the defense had that one covered.
70 Lions.
Here's A-Chain up the middle. Let's call that a solid run there, partner. He got about 6. It's going to be 3rd down. Dose of the hurry-up offense here.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
A-Chain again. And that run's held up just before he can get the last bit he needed. It's going to be 4th and short. Now timeout taken by Green Bay. That's its second.
It's fourth down.
And they're still going to have one left at their disposal.
Okay, ready?
Hands are tied. Got to have it on this fourth down.
Here we go, here we go. Liking 18. Let's go.
Desperation time here. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
Hey, I get it's already over, but go down swinging. Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative of how this contest has gone.
7, 18, 5 here. Ready, ready.
Here's Milton. Dumped off to his running back. And he's tackled for no gain.
Let's go, let's go.
Offensive line fast.
A gain of a yard. Brings up
Cut
second
19.
and 9
Cut 19.
at the 42-yard line.
Back to throw. Here's Milton. Gets it downfield on target to Metcalf. And he's taken out as he brings it down towards the 10. So in the end, it's a Dolphins win here. One down, a whole lot more wins to go, Brock. But hey, victors to begin this regular season.
Yeah, I think as both these guys go across the field and shake hands with one another, they do know, Kate, to your point, it is a long year. But what this does is it pays off your training camp. It does instill some confidence he did all the right things through July and August to kick the season off.
With Brock Heward and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Dolphins, your winners, as we say so long from Miami.